The decision to produce the Carrera 4 came after Porsche had returned to Africa in 1984 with the 911. Perhaps still frustrated by the fact that they had narrowly failed to win the Safari Rally on 2 occasions in the 70s, Porsche set themselves an even harder task for 84. A team of cars was prepared for the marathon race across the Sahara Desert from Paris to Dakar on the west coast of Africa. This would entail more than 2 weeks and over 6,000 miles of off-road racing across some of the most inhospitable terrain on the face of the earth. The special 4-wheel drive 911 Porsches proved well up to the task. Driving car number 176, Frenchman Rene Metge and co-driver Dominique Lemoyne headed the field into Dakar. Team leader Jacky Ickx had fallen to 139th place when electrical problems struck him midway through the event. But by the time he reached Dakar, he was back up to 6th place. The third team member, engineer Roland Kussmaul, had problems and he finished well down the order. But all in all, it was a result for Porsche to remember. The Rothmans Porsche team, managed and led by Jacky Ickx, was back again in 1985, but without success for the new 959 model. Ickx and Jochen both crashed out, while 1984 winner Metge retired after a fractured oil line drained the lubricant from his engine after he had been leading the field and setting a record pace. These pictures, however, are from the 1986 event, when things went much, much better. The 959s had won the Pharoahs Rally in Egypt at the end of 1985, and Porsche were confident that, barring accidents, they were the cars to beat. The team's optimism proved well-founded, as Rene Metge won again. This time, Ickx was second and Kussmaul was 6th, so Porsche had nothing left to prove as far as off-road competition was concerned. Kussmaul's effort was particularly noteworthy. He was not a professional driver, but was, in fact, the engineer in charge of the 959 project. This was certainly the way to demonstrate his confidence in his and his department's engineering abilities. No wonder the Porsche reputation for speed combined with endurance was higher than ever during the 80s. Looking at the kind of terrain encountered on the Paris-Dakar, one has to be impressed by the fact that Porsche was capable of building cars that could win both this event and the Daytona 24 Hours in the same month. Later that year, the Le Mans 24 Hours and the World Sports Car Championship were also added to the tally.